So State of Play wrapped up, and it was not very great, but it was not bad show either. There's quite a few games that I'm looking forward to now, but nevertheless, I don't feel like the State of Play was one of those big ones. But I want to touch on today's video regarding Saros. Now, while I am looking forward to learning more about it, I have to be honest. From this Housemarque's upcoming project, I'm not entirely sure if it will capture my interest, especially since Returnal didn't really excite me. Now, honestly, I did platinum it, so I think I will be down for it nevertheless. Now, if this game weren't for the PlayStation Studios, I don't think I will be nearly as interested. And with that in mind, I wanted to be honest, but yet upfront, still that I'm looking forward to see what it's got in store and what kind of differences could there be as well, comparing this to Returnal, their past work. Now, Saros is being positioned as the next evolution in Housemarque's gameplay first approach, a brand new IP that promises a loop-them-up space shooter experience. So, set to launch exclusively on the PlayStation 5 and of course PlayStation 5 Pros with the enhancements in 2026, mind you. It actually, seems like it's gonna be hinting going towards the PC release as well sometime soon. Saros is definitely one of those that perhaps many people would like to keep an eye on. Now, at its core, Saros revolves around exploring a mysterious, lost off-world colony called Carcosa. Now, this isn't your run-of-the-mill abandoned outpost. Carcosa is shrouded in mystery, lying under the ominous shadows of the eclipse. The setting hints at a continuity of a cosmic horror elements that made Returnal stand out, but also promises its own unique twists. While the concept sounds maybe somewhat intriguing, I'm taking it with a bit of a grain of salt until I see exactly how it differentiates itself from its predecessor. Now, in Saros, you'll have to take on the role of Arjun Devraj, hopefully I'm butchering his name, a powerful solitary enforcer on a mission to uncover the secrets buried in Carcosa. One of the highlights on paper is that Arjun is voiced and performed by Rahul Kohli. You might actually know him from the Midnight's Mass or the Fall of the House of Usher. Now, his involvement certainly adds a layer of star power and potentially depth to the character. Now, however, while his talent is undeniable, his performance could elevate the narrative, bring the kind of a dark and mysterious world of Carcosa to life. But I'm still waiting to see if this overall story and the character development will engage me as much as it needs to. Now, one of the more compelling and perhaps divisive aspects of Saros is its approach to roguelite mechanics, and as such in Returnal, a re-death typically means a hard reset, which, while challenging, also ended up feeling punishing at the times. With Saros, Housemarque appears to be perhaps somewhat shifting gears by introducing permanent resources and progression. Now, here's what that basically means. So every time you die, not only does the world of Carcosa change, but you also get a chance to permanently upgrade your loadout. Now, this could be a form of evolving arsenal or weapons to various suits of enhancements to allow you to come back stronger each time. Now, this new approach is designed to reward persistence by making each death a meaningful part of your overall progression rather than just a setback. Roguelite meta progression is a universally appreciated design feature for many, and on paper, it does look promising. Now, let's touch on regarding Carcosa, the eerie, ever-changing world that forms the backdrop of Saros. So imagine a once a strong, thrive-off world colony, now reduced to haunting ruins, all under the dim, unsettling lights of perpetual kind of a eclipse. So the environment is designed not only to evoke a sense of cosmic horror reminiscent of Returnal, but also to actively evolve as you progress throughout the game. With every death, Carcosa transforms, representing new challenges and unexpected opportunities. This dynamic world building is one of the elements that could set Saros apart. The idea that no two playthroughs will be exactly the same is intriguing and could offer a fresh, unpredictable gameplay experience. Now, however, given my lukewarm response to the atmosphere in Returnal, I'm curious to see if these changes in Carcosa will truly create a more immersive and engaging environment for me. Will the evolving landscape be enough to draw me in, or will it simply be another visual striking setting that fails to make a lasting impression for me? You know, Housemarque is well known for pushing the boundaries of what's possible on a PlayStation 5, and Saros is expected to be no different. The developers have hinted at the host of technical innovations designed to leverage the full capabilities of the PS5. Now, from stunning atmospheric visuals in the haunting corridors of Carcosa to meticulously crafted weapons designs and enemy encounters. Now, there's a lot of technical brilliance on the horizon. Now, while I appreciate the potential of technical innovation, I'm taking a little wait-and-see approach. Returnal demonstrated that Housemarque could deliver a visually arresting game with smooth, satisfying gunplay and intense action. You know, I'm particularly interested in seeing how Saros pushes the hardware, but beyond the innovative gameplay mechanics and dynamic world, Saros is also set to offer a deeper narrative experience. The cosmic horror elements that define Returnal are expected to return, but with a more of a nuanced approach this time around. As you navigate Carcosa as Arjun, you'll not only face challenging encounters and shifting environments, but you'll also unravel the mysteries of this lost colony. The narrative is set to explore themes of sacrifice, identity, and the heavy cost of forging a new future. A well-crafted narrative could be a major game changer, potentially drawing me in where Returnal perhaps somewhat didn't. The story still needs to have an emotional depth and resonance, and with Rahul's performance on board, there's a potential for a richer, more engaging character study. Now, I'll be remiss if I didn't mention that one of the reasons I'm at least tentatively interested in Saros is the association with the PlayStation Studios. You know, if this game were coming from a different publisher, or if it weren't so tightly integrated with the PlayStation ecosystem, I'm not sure I'd be paying much attention to this game. PlayStation Studios has a track record that gives me a bit more confidence that they'll deliver on a quality and an innovation. So where does this leave us? Saros is shaping up to be a bold new step for Housemarque, one that aims to take the loop-them-up action of Returnal and evolve it with fresh mechanics and ever-changing world. You'll explore the mysteries realm of Carcosa as Arjun, a character that could benefit greatly from Rahul's Kohli's dynamic performance. With its blend of cosmic horror, innovative gameplay, and deeper narrative ambitions, Saros has all the ingredients to potentially redefine the single-player action genre. While the introduction of permanent progression and dynamic world in which every death has meaning and intriguing, they need to be executed flawlessly to overcome my reservation from Returnal. The fact that the game comes from PlayStation Studios adds a layer of the credibility and makes me at least interested. Do let me know as well what do you think about Saros from Housemarque. Are you interested? Perhaps maybe you've been already a big fan of Returnal and that's why you do not have much of a doubt regarding of this upcoming game. And perhaps maybe this game will turn your mind around that you did not appreciate or like too much of Returnal. Nevertheless, I'd love to read down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. See you guys all and have a wonderful day.